Hey friends, it's essentially Jessi. Today I'm here with my friend Chelsee. I'm so glad she's here. We're filming a few videos together and we are talking today about her fall, like kind of top 10, her fall favorites. She's not going to necessarily put these in order, but these are the 10 that she's like most excited to wear in the fall.
It's too hard to put them in order.
I know. And right now it is still hot where we are, so there is like, we're dying in anticipation for fall weather so that we can wear our fall fragrances for no other reason.
We need some cooler weather.
Yes. So.
But okay, well we'll get started here. So my first fragrance is by Penhaligon's from their Portraits collection. This is Roaring Radcliffe. So this is a soft, sweet, warm, just your typical fall scent mixed in with some beautiful sweet gingerbread.
This is so beautiful. There is nothing in my collection that smells like this.
It's very unique.
I mean, yeah.
It's very unique. This has been one of my favorites in the fall for a long time. I really enjoy this fragrance. I would say perfectly unisex. Either can wear this. And it does last a long time, but I feel like I can't smell it a little bit throughout the day, but other people can. This is one where when you walk by, people are like, whoa.
I can see that.
What was that?
I can see that. I can see this being long lasting.
It's light, but it's spicy at the same time. And it's a little bit dry, but a little bit sweet. So it kind of has some really interesting qualities.
And it's really unique. If you like unique fragrances, you need to smell this. I would definitely say this is not a safe blind buy, but this is a great fragrance.
This is a great fragrance. The only bad thing about Penhaligon's is in this portrait collection is these tops are super heavy, so you can't take this with you. It does not.
The worst thing about it is I want to take it everywhere.
It does not travel well. So and these front paper things I feel like sometimes come off. So I hope they pick a better design. Okay, so this is Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka, which I know you've talked about on your channel before. This is one of my absolute favorites for fall. I don't feel like this fragrance gets the hype that it should.
I love this one.
I do too.
I haven't pulled it out since winter, so I'm with you on this one.
It's definitely a fall and winter fragrance. It's just another super. Both of these fragrances are just super unique. If I don't have anything else that smells like this in my collection either. It's so well blended, so well done. It's a little...
It's a little bit creamy, and a lot of myrrh fragrances, they will take really, really sweet to kind of bounce, because myrrh is just such a potent smell. And so, this isn't sweet, it's creamy. I mean, it might be a little sweet, but it's creamy. I mean, I even have it on the front of my tray, so I was like, it's about to be fall.
It's creamy, it's spicy. It's really beautiful and it lasts all day. It's definitely a beast mode fragrance.
It does.
For a Jo Malone, this is a really strong fragrance.
Yes, and this is perfectly unisex, man or woman. Might actually lean a little more masculine, but hey, who cares? We both like it.
We love it. I love this fragrance. This is absolutely beautiful. I think anybody would like this fragrance. It's really pretty. So, next on the list, it wouldn't be a fall favorites without Gris Charnel by BDK. So this doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. I think everybody knows this fragrance, but I couldn't not put it in my fall favorites. I have so many others I could have added to this list, but I'm wearing this one every fall, no matter what. It is absolutely beautiful.
It is really complex. It has this is not blind buy, don't blind buy this. I wouldn't blind buy any of these. No. But they're so good. And BDK Gris Charnel, they just, what were you saying earlier about the extrait de parfum?
So
I haven't smelled it yet.
I did order a sample of the extrait, and I feel like whatever they added to it, I think they added some vanilla and some warmer, darker spices, and I feel like it really smells similar to Lune Filine. If you love Lune Filine, I think that one, I wouldn't say they're identical, but they're way too much alike. I feel like if you love one, you don't need the other one. So I do prefer the original version, but you definitely have to love cardamom to appreciate this fragrance, because it is right on the top and stays with it throughout the fragrance. Then there's just some beautiful spices along with that. It's creamy, it's sandalwood, absolutely gorgeous fragrance.
And this
Gorgeous.
is maybe even one, because I think Chelsea got her bottle before I got mine, and I think I tried it and I was like, I don't know. And then I couldn't stop thinking about it. So it's one of those fragrances that you may not like first spray, but then after that you're like,
you should come back to it. If you get a sample and you don't love it, give it a couple of months and smell a whole bunch of fragrances and then come back to really appreciate this fragrance. Yes, I reach for this all the time. I absolutely love this fragrance.
Yes.
So beautiful. Love it.
Gris Charnel by BDK.
Next on the list is Initio's Absolute Aphrodisiac. One of my favorite vanilla. It was in one of my top 10 vanilla fragrances. So this is a vanilla fragrance with a lot of woods, a lot of smoke, a lot of...
This is not your typical vanilla. Like,
No.
this is not Jessica Simpson fancy. This is so good.
This definitely has an Initio.
About this.
This definitely has an Initio vibe. You know, they're strong, super strong DNA. I would say you could blind buy this if you love vanillas, because it's a wonderful vanilla fragrance. If you love vanillas, you're not gonna not like this fragrance. But it is unisex leaning, maybe a little masculine because of the smoky, spicy undertone. But this is a great fragrance. It lasts pretty good. For an Initio fragrance, it's not super powerful, but the sillage is absolutely beautiful. And just on a fall day, I just love this fragrance.
It's
warm.
pretty.
It's warm. It's vanilla. It's spicy, woody, smoky. I just love it.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
And it really doesn't smell like anything else.
Nope.
Like, it's crazy how, I mean, we could probably do a top 100 vanillas because there's just so many intricate facets the way that the perfumers make them. And anyway, it's so good, so good.
Beautiful.
So if you like vanilla at all, smell that.
Okay, next it would not be a fall fragrances for me without Parfum de Marly Oajan. And this is a gorgeous apple pie, spicy, sweet fragrance. Okay,
It's so good.
so I'm sure you've smelled this one before, but this, oh my gosh, this fragrance is amazing. Amazing for the fall.
It's not fall without, if you
It's
don't
not
have this.
fall without
Which one do
Oajan.
people compare this to? Angel Share?
Angel Share, and there's another
But there's a
one.
little bit more apple in this.
Oh,
Apple brandy. But I haven't smelled that one. That by Killian.
Is it the Kaoli? The amber
Oh, maybe so.
invite only.
Invite only.
I think that one and this one are somewhat similar. This is just beautiful.
Good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's sweet enough. It's obviously marketed to men because of the bottle that it's in, but it's perfectly unisex.
It's sweet, spicy, apple, caramelly, vanilla.
God,
Just the most beautiful
So
gourmand fragrance ever. It's so beautiful.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Men
I'm like,
and
I
women
want
can buy
one.
this.
I want it.
I know, it's so beautiful. I love this fragrance. Very, very
Yes.
special. If you haven't tried Oajan, definitely get your hands on.
And it's really under talked about, I feel like, on social media, on YouTube. Like, I just don't hear a lot of people pulling that out, and I think it's so unisex that I'm just surprised that more female YouTubers aren't talking about it more.
The other one, kind of the brother of this one that I call it, is Habdan, and I really love that one too. They're totally separate on smells, but kind of the same feel, but either one would work in this list because they're so beautiful. So if you have never smelled Habdan, you should smell Habdan. It's beautiful.
Gotcha.
Okay, so next on the list is Bouquet EDP by Xerjoff. Okay, have you smelled this before?
I think so. I have a sample of it, but it came from Lucky Scent, and it's in one of those stinking little tester tubes. I have, well, just give me an atomizer. I'll pay an extra $1 or whatever. I mean, they can't cost more than 5 cents.
I know.
But anyway.
So this is my second bottle of this fragrance.
Oh,
this
wow.
was my first repurchase, and I have a lot of fragrances, so
That's
I
saying
wear
something.
I wear this fragrance a lot. This is and I know you don't love cherry fragrances, and there's no cherry in this fragrance, but
I like this.
it gives me a cherry vibe.
I can see that.
It gives me a little bit of the Tom Ford
Lost Cherry?
Lost Cherry. It kind of gives me that.
I'm not
vibe.
a crazy cherry person. I don't even remember what Tom Ford Lost Cherry smells like, and I may not have even ever smelled it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm not a big cherry person, but this is really good.
And I do love cherry, and I love Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is not the same, totally different fragrances, but It does give you a cherry vibe, I feel like, even though it's not in here.
I think so, too.
This is spicy, a little bit sweet.
It's weird because with it being called Bouquet, I think it's going to be floral, and it's not floral.
No florals in here. This is a strictly fall, spicy, warm, creamy fragrance. I really don't even know what the notes are in here, but it is really, really beautiful.
Good.
The only bad thing, which is probably why I already went through a large bottle, it does not last. So you have to.
Lyra. Lyra is one of my fall favorites, but
yes. This will not last. I mean, I have to throw it in my purse. If I'm going to wear it for the day, I throw it in my purse and I reapply 3 or 4 times throughout the day. But it's a big compliment getter, and it just smells so good. I love it.
It's beautiful.
But
that's another one I
It is not a laster, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Bouquet EDP by Lyra.
Xerjoff.
By Xerjoff. Okay, next on the list is Black Phantom by Kilian. Okay, so Black Phantom by Kilian is definitely not safe blind buy.
Okay, it's all coming back. But
Yeah.
I like it.
So this is a sticky, sweet, caramel,
A little smoky.
a little smoky, a little boozy.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful gourmand fragrance. Some have referenced it to peanut butter, almond butter. I kind of get that a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But more just creamy, delicious. And I feel like this is unisex, but I feel like this would just smell so good on a woman. I mean, this is just...
This was one of the very first samples that I ever got once I started buying samples and getting into, and I just remember the first time I smelled this, I was like, whoa. It's kind of like the first time I smelled Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I thought, I don't understand this. I'm just going to put it back and come back to it later.
It is a little bit hard to understand, but it's
really nice.
It's really beautiful. The sillage on this is beautiful. Tons of compliments. It lasts all day. This is a great fragrance. Perfect for fall. And definitely take it right on into winter. It will last you through the coldest days because it cuts. That thick, sticky sweet will cut right through the cold.
But it's not
weather.
super sweet. So it's, I would say, a little more masculine leaning.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I can see wearing this to like some fancy dinner or black dress and
black dress,
killing it.
Black boots. Yeah, definitely gorgeous. Not a casual fragrance by any means.
No,
Okay.
That is not a white t-shirt and jeans fragrance, but
No.
boy, do I wish it was. Okay, now I want one of those.
I know,
want them all.
really
It's like Christmas
beautiful.
over here, making my little list.
Okay, next on the list, and I'm not good with this name, but this is Aquared Desert by Tower Fragrances. I love this bottle. This is such a beautiful bottle. All the Tower fragrances are so beautiful. So this is super interesting fragrances. I feel like all of these in this list
very interesting,
are
yeah.
very interesting, except for maybe Gris Charnel, where there's kind of some that are similar to that sandalwoody. Most of these are super unique, and this one is definitely unique. This is
So this is like Heart of the Desert
yes,
or something?
Heart of the Desert, and it literally smells like you're walking through a spice market in the desert.
It really does.
It really
Ooh,
does.
it's like blooming. I can smell it.
And it's got some musk. There is some musk in here. So slightly animalic.
There's some kind of citrus in here, like orange or something.
There is some citrus peel, like the peel of a citrus. But mostly I get super dry, airy spices.
This is really unique. If you're
Super
into
unique.
unique fragrances, you need to check this one out.
Definitely don't blind buy it. And it's perfectly unisex.
And I can totally see why it's not on like a spring summer list.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
It's
This is-
spicy. It's really pretty.
This is fall, winter only. It can cut through some cold weather, but gosh, this is beautiful. That creamy musk, the musk in here is done really well. I'm not even sure what it is, but it is really,
It's
really
really
beautiful.
pretty and so unique. Like if you
Yes.
like Gris Charnel and you're wanting to expand your collection, you need to smell this one because it's for me. Gris Charnel was kind of like reaching out of the box, and then I've reached more out of the box, and so this is out of the box too. So get your nose on this. It's
Super
good.
beautiful.
Tower Parfum.
Parfums, Aquared Desert. I don't know.
Coeur Du Desert.
I don't know. Yep.
I quit.
Sorry. You'll have to look it up.
That's right.
Okay, and next is my current favorite fall
I can't wait
fragrance.
to smell this one.
This is L'Orchestra, of course. This is my new favorite house, but this is L'Orchestra, and it's called the Darbuca.
I just heard somebody talking about this the other day. So
I
think I've smelled it once at your house, but I can't remember.
I don't hear much about this fragrance. So again, this is very unique. I've never smelled anything like this. I'm excited for you to smell it.
Yes, this is nice. This is a little bit fresher than some of these other ones.
It is.
I think.
It's fresher. It's more of a...
But it's nice.
It reminds me of something, and I didn't love the first sample I got, like with a lot of fragrances. I didn't love the first sample, and I went ahead and ordered the fragrance anyway because it was so unique. I was like, I need this fragrance in my life because it's so unique. And now I am so addicted to this.
You can tell by the dent.
Yeah, I've only had this maybe 3 weeks, and that's the dent. So I've been wearing this even though it's not cold out, but oh my gosh, this is just
really pretty.
I don't even know what the notes are. It's woody, it's spicy, it's fresh. I don't know how those can all be. There's no sweetness in here whatsoever. This is very dry. Dry, woody.
It's just got
spicy.
a little pinch of sweet, but not too much.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably more masculine leaning for most perfume people.
Definitely some citrus lifting the fragrance up somewhere.
It's really pretty.
You know what it is? I smell cedar. That's why I love this
Oh,
fragrance.
I smell cedar now that she said that. She loves cedar.
Cedar is my favorite note in fragrance, and I just got a big whiff of it.
Yes.
It's cedar for
cedar.
sure in this fragrance. This is so nice.
Which adds to the freshness smell in my book. Like that's what cedar just kind of freshens things up. It's in Holidays by House of Sillage.
Cedar is my absolute favorite note in fragrances, and that's definitely.
You have a great list. I know we have one more, but I'm like, this is fantastic.
And I saved this one for last because we would not be able to smell any of these fragrances if we smelled this one first. So this is Montal's Arabians Tonka. And this is a beast mode fragrance. You've smelled this one, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay.
But spray it again. I haven't smelled it in a long time.
So I love this fragrance so much. This is a compliment getter.
Oh my goodness.
It's beast mode. The tonka bean in here is absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful. So
this is so
I had a mini of this and it spilled at some point, and my entire office has smelled like Arabians Tonka for probably a year and a half. It is stout. It is stout. So beast mode.
You have to shower a couple times to get this off. This is so pretty. If you get it on your clothes, you got to wash them, but
it's beautiful.
I don't mind. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It has that Montal, kind of base, and then it's just got tonka bean in it.
Definitely the Montal DNA, if you're familiar with those
pretty.
fragrances, is in this. And then just that tonka is, creamy, spicy, delicious.
They have great discovery sets, and I want to say they're maybe $20 where you can get, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there, maybe 6 little 2 mil atomizers of different fragrances. And then Mancera does something similar, so they have great ways that you can smell it, because that's not one that you would want to blind buy, but they have great opportunity to like smell samples and then decide for yourself what you like.
And I think there's an original fragrance called Arabians. Is that right? I think this might be a flanker.
I can't remember.
I'm not positive, but I think there is an original fragrance called Arabians, and then this is the flanker Arabians Tonka.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, this one's so much better.
Yeah,
really,
I would
really
think
good.
so. It's so good.
Yeah,
and it's really
beautiful.
Sweet, but it's still unisex. I know that sounds crazy to some of the people out there, but it's sweet. But
this is a statement fragrance for sure. If you're wanting to get noticed, this will get you noticed.
Yes,
for sure. It is beast mode,
and it lasts forever. Like I said, with the office thing, that's what we smelled for a long time. Anyway, this is an incredible list. I love it when Chelsea comes, because she has so many different fragrances than the ones that I have, and her fall favorites may not be my fall favorites. Like, they're just kind of all mixed in. And different years are feeling different kind of ways. So anyway, thanks so much for coming.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and also click that notification bell to be notified of all future fragrance reviews, fun friends, mostly Chelsea. She's the only other like fragrance fanatic that I know, I think. So if you love Chelsea as much as I do, we're filming several videos, but we also filmed some top 10 for life, top 10 vanilla,
top 10 rose, and spring.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smell you later.